So, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I know, thank you. So, there has been some information that has been given out to some, folks that have been repeated that R1 can have 0 to 4 chickens. Hens. So that's been going on for some time. The ordinance does not reflect that. We are rewriting the entirety of chapter 10, but for now, we just need to change section 10-112. Keep going. Keep going.
And she's on 10.2.
Yeah, 10-112. Number 1A, number 4.
I went too far.
Yeah, I think you went too far.
It's
I went too far.
So go to where it talks about the hens there and what.
10.1 is the first one.
10.1
10.1.
definitions.
Where does it talk about the numbers there? Right?
I thought there used to be charts.
So what?
Chart,
It goes to 10.2,
swine.
Yeah, the animal chart, right.
right? So I need
Number 2, right, excuse me.
10.11. I don't have one.
Yeah. Excuse me. Keep going. Close.
I think it's right there.
Page 54, yep.
Yeah, 10-112, keeping a fowl, also known as the chicken ordinance.
Yep, so they're under 2A, chickens only in an R1, and then if you keep going, it shows a chart.
Chickens 4 or less in R1.
That's it. That's right there.
Chickens, turkeys, guineas, geese, ducks, pigeons.
Chickens is on-
So right above that.
So that's what we're changing, nothing else, just that right there.
So you're taking it out?
No, we're adding it in because it currently people are doing it.
So, are
So this is a
people complaining about it?
restriction?
Is that why y'all know that people are doing it?
Yeah,
So are we
You would be
sure
amazed
it's a
how
good
often
idea?
So
Chickens.
it's assumed that if you're in R1, you
I
can
know.
have 4
Well,
chickens.
because the thing is currently the complaints we get now are based on people having 200 chickens in their backyard or having roosters or something that if they had rules and had to follow them, we could say no, but this is what you can do.
So
And
wait,
this will also
rooster-
involve a chicken permit. Are we still doing that?
yep.
Which will be at a staff level, so you don't have to hear chicken
Yeah, we'll
permits.
Start doing chicken permit.
Are y'all gonna be at Tractor Supply before they sell chickens?
It's not a bad idea. I could sit by the baby chicks.
Or put a handout out there?
Chickens in R1.
The
Yeah.
the fee-
can't.
That's what we're adding.
You can
Adding
add
Yeah,
4.
right now, so right now our ordinance does not allow chickens in R1. We're adding that you can have up to 4 chickens in R1. Now that's just hens. You cannot have roosters.
It's now called the backyard hen permit.
Excuse my naivety, but isn't a rooster a chicken?
A rooster is not allowed, only a hen.
Only hens.
But
will
I
be
guess
able
to his point, it should say hens.
Yeah, it says
Well,
chickens.
well, okay, it does up in the upper part, but yeah, it should.
Yes.
Or just say chickens.
But then somebody would
Hens
say,
only.
"The rooster's a chicken, so I got a rooster here now.
Roosters are fairly.
And I got 4 roosters."
Hens only.
You have 4 roosters though?
No, but somebody
wonder why
might
they
say
might
if it
give
doesn't,
eggs.
if it says. I'm not a country person, so I don't know. A chicken is a chicken and is a rooster a chicken?
Yes.
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 Rooster is a chicken.
Okay,
Yeah, you pointed out a good thing. It should say, if we're trying to limit it to only hens, it should say hens.
It should say hens only.
Chickens, the whole.
the whole thing.
Did we want to keep guineas fowl? In,
Guineas make.
no, no, they're not.
They're not.
They're underneath.
I like
I
guinea
thought we had
fowls.
more restrictions on those.
Make a bunch of noise. No, they make a hell of a lot of noise. My brother had them in his farm in Oregon.
Trying to correct that.
2 or more in
The
AR1 or
important thing is
AR2.
getting the chickens to the people.
Yeah.
When I was
So-
home in New York, there was a lot of
Ends
kids, we
anyway.
call them Italians.
What, how big is an R1 lot?
Half acre
Half acre.
is the minimum.
You still have to meet the
You gotta be 150
hundred
feet.
and fifty feet.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Are we writing an ordinance that most R1 lots still aren't gonna be able to abide by?
Well, a half acre lot won't.
150
Now,
feet,
they-
you'd be
they can
overlapping.
have a coop, but it's gonna be closer to their house than it is.
Well, isn't a half acre?
So the
100
coop
miles?
has to be 150 feet from neighboring homes. It can be, it doesn't have to be from their dwelling, but from neighboring dwellings.
Well, I know.
Is
but I
this
mean,
to the property line or
lot
to
line
the-
is only 100 feet
Yeah.
wide. and-
That distance is from neighboring dwellings.
So they can't be free range on your half acre lot, because it would go over to the property line. Which
The
is only
coop,
25
that
feet away from the
150
next house.
feet distance
assume-
is the
I
coop.
just didn't make it to the property line.
Well, it says they
Not their
shall be
range.
kept in it shall be kept in following minimum distance.
Yeah, that,
Doesn't say the coop. Unless there's a coop somewhere else.
Wouldn't it be easier just to say no chickens?
it's unenforceable.
The people want chickens.
They want chicken. Pandemic is created about chicken.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I
Victory
just find
Garden,
the fact part
came
about
up
this today.
because of the need.
This is stupid.
Yeah, there's a
I need to
need.
go my buffers, not chickens.
Can you put your chickens in a buffer?
I mean,
I would hate to allow it, but then have a setback standard that really doesn't allow it. Like, how wide is an R1 lot? I can't remember. Like minimum, because most of them are gonna be minimum.
20,000 square feet,
yeah,
and it's
It's gonna be 100 by 220.
but that could be a limiting factor. If you about can't do it on a half acre lot.
How big is an acre lot? A 200 by 200 lot? Is that like
Almost, that's
40,000?
40,000 square feet, so it's
Close.
2,000 square feet.
Tim.
So 100 by 100 is a half acre lot?
It's a quarter acre lot.
It's a quarter acre lot.
2,000 square
Ah.
feet. Yeah, I mean, half acre is 100 foot wide by 213 feet deep or something like that, so.
Oh, 100 by 200.
mm.
Okay.
So I guess technically, yeah, you could, well, I'd still be afraid the sides yards, you probably wouldn't end up being able to make it, but. I don't know what, I just, again, if it's got a standard. It seems like, was there precedent or? 150 feet came from just the sound feels good,
Everybody else,
okay,
all the other county ordinances that we looked at.
yeah. Right, because if it's a typical neighborhood that's 100 feet wide, right, or 100 foot lots that were designed to R1.
Right.
I mean, your house is minimum side yard is what? 15, right?
Yeah.
Not saying you gotta be right there, so, I don't know, you just overlapping circles would never allow it.
It'd be real hard to be 150 feet away from somebody in a 100 wide lot.
So it's not the chicken, it's the house. So.
What came first, the chicken or the house?
You can go on.
I just hate to put something in the ordinance that really then makes it almost impossible for,
I don't want to do that because that's like.
Chelsea, it's an
Yeah.
R1 subdivision.
You can go on.
Make it 100.
Did we decide
I
to make
don't
it?
see, I mean,
Do
yeah.
legal point.
if you're gonna allow them 100 feet's pretty good distance
Do we
from
teal?
somebody's house.
Still dry.
Because the coop does smell, I can tell you for a fact.
Chicken stink.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that is a problem too.
I don't know.
Well, that's why we try to keep it this.
Yeah.
But if the wind blows right, it doesn't matter how far away.
All right, so this is just an example of an R1 subdivision, so you can get an idea for what the 150 feet is. Okay, so
That's a good example. That guy right there has a chicken coop right there.
so it would be possible.
Okay,
Yeah, but not probable.
Yeah, you would have to,
So do 100.
But then he's got.
so that works because they don't have a house behind them.
But then, but yeah, but there could be a
They had
house
a house
behind it.
behind them.
Yeah,
that would then be a problem.
I don't know.
Yeah, take that lot.
When you
figure
commit
it
to
out.
having a subdivision, I think you
See, these
Yeah,
folks
see
are
that,
only
that one would be.
135,
Not have
140 feet.
agricultural animals.
Well,
More than
I mean, we
likely, the
could-
homeowner's gonna put the
if a
chicken
hun, I mean,
coop
if 100 feet.
far
seems
away from its
reasonable,
dwelling because of the odor of the chicken coop. They wouldn't want it at their back sliding glass door.
Should I let my neighbors suffer, not me?
Yeah.
Sure.
So they'll move it down to the corner of their property, which will now even shorten the distance between the coop and the chicken and the house, adjoining house.
Whatever, I'm fine with 150 feet. That's fine if it doesn't work. But I don't like. I want them to make sure that there is at least some instances it's on them, I guess, to figure out whether or not it'll fit or work or not.
Well, the half acre is the minimum lot size, so I mean, you say basically you got to have an acre to make it work.
Yeah.
Or larger.
Mhm.
Well, and most of these, if they've got covenants and restrictions, they're probably restricted in the first place.
Correct.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But if it's not, it's probably gonna be covered pretty quickly. For like
It's 200 foot to
the
them.
first meeting.
Right. I just wanted to ask.
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't
So where we at? Well,
leave it at 150. That's
100 feet and 4 chickens.
4 hands.
Now, 4 chickens, I can tell you, it doesn't create that much of a mess. And if you have good chickens, you'll get 4 eggs a day.
Oh, yeah.
4 eggs a day is a lot.
Yeah, it's 28 eggs a week.
hope you like eggs.
They don't work on the weekend. It's only 20.
They don't lay year round.
They are the highest source of protein. versus calories.
Yeah, the only reason I brought it up is I just wanted to make sure that there was going to be some viable options in there. So it was like the shows that there would be. I'm good with 150 feet if everybody else is.
Okay, excellent.
What did you say, Ryan? 150?
Yeah, just leave it as, I mean, if there's precedent from other ordinances that it gives a little bit of additional controls on a questionable thing, do we even want to allow in the first place? I guess that's a good thing.
Right. You got to have enough land to have chickens. We good?
Thank you.